come back to the December 22nd procedure that the Secretary had. Did the White House, he was put under general anesthesia at that time, he was not last week. Did the White House know about that procedure, even if he didn't know what it was specifically for? Did he know at that time he was undergoing a procedure on that day?
No.
Okay, and when you said that the doctors used the phrase elective in their statement, the State of the Release does not use the word elective. And I wonder whether you think then that means the use of that to describe it last week by the Pentagon was fully transparent. The doctors described something that does not sound elective.
Oh, well, then that's my mistake. I thought that was in the doctor's statement. I'd refer you to the Pentagon on that. I'm not at liberty. I'm not a medical expert, Peter. I can't.
You're a communications expert, and you know what elective procedure implies to the public that might not sound like what we're now being told.
Again, I'd refer you to the Pentagon.
Does the president believe that there ought to be any consequences for any DOD officials who knew about the condition of Secretary Austin but did not report that information?
That's going to be up to Pentagon leadership to decide.
Well, what does the president believe? I mean, he's the commander.
The president believes that Secretary Austin should get the appropriate care that he needs to get better so he can get back at work at the Pentagon. He believes we ought to learn from this, both in terms of notification and about transparency to the American people. We're gonna do what we have to do. As Karine said, we're also going to take steps here at the White House to make sure that we have a good, tight alignment across the interagency about notification procedures on delegation of authorities. That's what the president wants to focus on.
In terms of accountability for those who might not have shared that information with the White House, it's not their DOD, it's the taxpayers.
It is the taxpayers' DOD, and it's for the Defense Department leadership to take a look at that and see what they want to do in terms of accountability. The Secretary of Defense himself took full responsibility in his statement over the weekend. I mean, he had put it on his shoulders.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Just another question, because I'm not really clear about that. By not notifying the White House on December 22 that he was going under general anesthesia, did Secretary Austin violate existing procedures, or was that in accordance with existing procedures? What happened?
Like I said yesterday, I mean, there's an expectation that if a cabinet officer becomes hospitalized and for whatever reason, can't continue to perform the duties even temporarily, there's an expectation that will be notified up the chain of command to the commander-in-chief. That there's an expectation that would be passed up the chain of command.